The ASA Late Model Challenge Series is next from the Music City Motorplex. And welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, the Tennessee State Fairgrounds. The ASA Late Model Challenge Series season opener. Coverage of the Waffle House 200 presented by Dollar General, and they now call this place the Music City Motorplex. Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin. Doug Rice joins me topside for the season opener. For these ASA late models, Doug, 30 cars and drivers here, a fast field.
What a great venue here at Nashville. Some of the biggest names ever in stock car racing have competed here. Guys like Richard Petty, David Pearson, and Benny Parsons. And tonight, a couple of big names starting on the front row, Chad Wood and Eddie Hoffman.
But they were not the quickest in qualifying. 6 cars are inverted. Derek Bernasiglia now with our fast qualifying. About time to fire the motors here at the Music City Motorplex. Let's get the command to start the Waffle House 200.
Drivers, start your engines.
Pat Warner, the Director of Marketing for Waffle House Restaurants, giving the command tonight with this field in motion. Pretty happy driver who wins that GM Performance Parts shootout. Frank Cryer will get to start in the final row here. Field on the racetrack here at the Music City Motorplex. Let's show you the starting lineup for the Waffle House 200. Chad Wood on the pole in his TDS Telecom number 2. Eddie Hoffman in the Lisa Thomas Salon car number 8. Kelly Byers starts third in the 89. Brian Campbell alongside in the 29.
And back in row 3, it's going to be Landon Castle. He'll be flanked by Jake Ryan, who was actually the fastest qualifier. Row 4 finds Keaton Hanks, and he'll be flanked by Bobby Parsley.
And row number 5, starting in the 9th position here tonight at the Music City Motorplex, rookie Willie Allen. Now, he's a weekly regular here at Nashville. And rookie contender Bo Miller in car number 38. A couple of drivers who have high hopes indeed. We'll show you the rest of the starting lineup. How about Butch Miller starting 11th?
Well, legendary name in any series, and he's got to be a threat here tonight.
Now, if you look back into the 10th row, Charlie Menard starts on the outside. They had problems during the day. That's part of the famous Menard Lumber family. That's a very good race car. Jay Middleton's won an ASA competition already this year. Recognize some other names like Peter Cozzolino in the field.
And we've already talked about Frank Cryer and Dan Linsing. They had to get in by running in the GM Performance Parts shootout.
We'll have onboard looks here tonight at Nashville from Eddie Hoffman. He's the outside pole sitter in the Lisa Thomas Chevrolet. Quickly down the pit road, Derek Bernasiglia.
Guys, 2 of the drivers that you should be watching are in the 2nd and 3rd row. That's Landon Castle and Kelly Byers. Both are 2 young teenage drivers, and Byers is driving the championship car that Stephen Light drove last year.
A couple of drivers will certainly be watching tonight, Doug. You know, first race of the season, a lot of butterflies, I think, for these young guys.
Any time that you drop into a new series and you make your inaugural start, Rick, you've got to have the nerves working overtime here as you're getting ready to take the green.
Race car is in, ready to go. 200 laps of racing. The ASA Late Model Challenge Series, and we're underway. Hoffman and Wood as they come off of turn 2.
Wood trying to keep the car down on the bottom here. Hoffman right beside him.
Oh, and a big pileup up in turn 1. Couple of cars got loose and went up to the top of the racetrack, and they've stacked up 7 or 8 of them.
At least a half a dozen involved on a first lap incident. Not exactly the way, Rick, that you want to kick off the season.
Not at all. Here's another look at it. One car got sideways as they hit the corner.
And that starts a chain reaction, and you see the rest of the field, about a third of the field, actually piles into this first lap crash here up in turn 2.
Now, it doesn't look as though too many of the cars were heavily damaged, but Jason Deach in the 6 car, heavy damage to the right front corner of the Deach Sales and Services car, and Charlie Menard's machine. They've had problems all day.
Now, the Wisconsin driver, it's going to take a while. The right front on that car pretty heavily damaged. The toe in out, he's going to be in for quite a bit in a nice-looking car number 13.
Now, this series runs on radial tires. These are Hoosiers. They're pretty hard compound. It's cool here tonight, so you certainly have trouble getting the tires warmed up. All the information about ASA Late Model Racing you care to find, the website is asaLateModels.com. We'll be right back.